is Maximum Sports.
Well, as usual, we open this weekend's high school football action with Church's Chicken Thursday Night Lights. And those who tuned in last night saw absolute domination. The Jets and Rockets lit up the scoreboard on their way to a 42-14 win over Brandeis. Guys, welcome to Max Sports, and as you already know, Fox is where you get your football first on Fridays. So why make you wait any longer? Let's go ahead and get the highlights going. Madison looking for a bounce-back game tonight against Austin Bowie. And they look nice on the run out, look a little less nice on this play. Bowie scores at the end of the first half. Wade Smith finds Josh Wainwright. Good news for the Mavs. Bowie actually missed the extra point. The bad news, the Mavs were still down 27-10 at that point. That's where the score remains in the third quarter. Brennan was taking on Smithson Valley tonight. Oh, there we go. Brennan was taking on Smithson Valley tonight. And they say you have to win in all three phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. And how is that for special? The Rangers get a block. Derek Hausler scoops it up, and Derek Hausler takes off. He's going 88 yards for the return touchdown. That's 7 points, and that's a potential Player of the Week nominee, but so is this. Brennan's Jamil Jeter, or is it Jamil Jeter? As in he turns on the Jets and just separates from the field for that 43-yard score. That tied the game in the second. Let's check in now to see how the Bears and the Rangers are doing. As we look at our high school scoreboard powered by ScoreStream, Brennan and Smithson Valley are in the second half. Smithson Valley has an 8-point lead on the Bears right now. That's going to be a good finish, I bet. And Round Rock Cedar Ridge is in town taking on the Johnson Jaguars. Johnson fresh off that surprise victory over Brandeis. But this one's looking rough for them as they are in the third quarter. Moving on, Churchill taking on Wagner. Wagner has the narrow 3-point lead as it stands right now. Austin Bowie is in town taking on Madison, and they are up big in that one in the fourth quarter. Now, last week, a young man named Dandre Reed just put on a show for us on Church's Chicken Thursday Night Lights. But would he be able to lead his Churchill team past Wagner tonight? We gave you a look at the score earlier. Now let's check out the highlights. The Chargers taking on Wagner tonight out in Converse. Chargers are fresh off a win on TNL last week. Wagner doesn't seem to care about that. Watch Jamari Yelton just taking this one 25 yards into the end zone. Wagner has speed, but Churchill is all about the power. Austin Castillo works his way in from the 4-yard line. Wagner was up 3 at half, but the Chargers, they have marched their way back, and now they are only down by 3 points, as we said earlier. It is 24-27 in the third quarter. Now, if you like points, this was the game for you. Both Clemens and Mack put up 50 points apiece last week. Scoreboard beware. Mack strikes first. Tyler Vick airs it out to Bobby Lepovitz. 75 yards. He is gone to the end zone. 7-zip Brahmas. Back come the Buffs. Frank Harris is the starter on the football team, the basketball team. This young man is an athlete. He hands it off on this play, though, to Cameron Baker, who shows his athleticism. A 20-yard run to the end zone. Let's see how that one finished up. Mack, they're about to start the third quarter over there in Clemens. Mack down by 7 points. Holy Cross is also down a score to Antonian. They're late in that game. Jay took on Marble Falls this evening, and that's a low-scoring game. Anybody can pull that one out in the second half. And Stevens up by 1 score over Bernie Champion. Guys, we welcome Casey Kiernan to the desk.
Busy night.
Busy night, to say the least, man. Casey, last week you saw a dominant performance, a blowout win. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping tonight's game that you saw was a little more competitive.
It was. It's the start to the college season as well.
Tomorrow's a big day for me.
Yeah, it is Auburn. I saw 2 college offenses almost. O'Connor with the read option.
Okay.
And Alamo Heights they definitely had the no-huddle thing going. Did that make sense what I just said?
Oh, come on now. You know
Jess,
I know it.
He's an ex-football player. I asked him all the football questions. I do know, though, it takes a couple good quarterbacks to execute everything. Last week, Alamo Heights crushed New Braunfels, the Unicorns. Of course, we know unicorns don't actually exist, Jeff. Well, it's late enough to say. O'Connor, though, would give a chance to see if Mules quarterback Jack Woodland is for real. Now, that's Daryl Reynolds. We know he's for real. Check him out. 51 yards all the way down the sideline just like that. 7-0 Mules. O'Connor, though, countered and quick. Jamonte Edwards punches it in to make it 7-7, but no huddle. Just like that, Jack Woodland, he is for real. Hits Caleb Williams for the touchdown. But right now, guys, O'Connor on top in the third quarter over Alamo Heights, 44-30. Let's take a look at some other scores. Roosevelt, nothing. Clark 7. Holmes, oh no, they won their first game, but not tonight. They lose it, 35-7. Kerrville Tivy up big time over Cowlin, and Southside up big time over Sam Houston.
Hey, Casey, thanks for those updates. One game that just went final, still the number one team in the city, beat Laredo United South 45-0. Guys, we have more than just high school action going on today. UTSA had a chance to shock the world last night, and the Baylor Bears were in action earlier this evening. All that and more coming up after this.
All new car dealers pay the manufacturer the same. It makes everything fair. So for the same price, you can get this car anywhere. Here's the difference. Every new Mazda from World Car Mazda comes with a lifetime warranty and lifetime roadside assistance. We choose to back what we sell. 2015 Mazda 3s, 0 down, $229 a month. 2015 Mazda 6s, 0 down, $279 a month. Same price but more protection is only at World Car Mazda in San Antonio and New Braunfels. World Car, for a lifetime.
I was impressed with how many great reviews they had.
What makes CertaPro different is that our people really care about making our customers happy.
They asked what they could do to make painting an extraordinary experience for us. And they kept the gate latched.
We worked from a personalized written certainty pledge.
CertaPro painters did a wonderful job. They respected our lifestyle and our home.
It's about 5-star craftsmanship and having truly satisfied customers.
Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com because painting is personal in San Antonio.
My theory is pretty simple. Happiness before cleanliness. Gooey, flaky, happy toaster strudel. Now with more icing. I would kill for something sweet. Wanna split that? No, so much fat.
Don't fight your instincts. With 150 calories each, try our new rich and creamy cheesecakes. Fiber One. With the best fuel economy, 29 miles per gallon highway, Ram 1500 makes the most of the long Texas summer days and the shorter nights. Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% APR for 72 months. Purchase and get $10,500 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Lone Star Premium Crew Cab 4x4.
Hey, did you catch the game last night? At times, it looked like the Roadrunners would pull off the biggest upset in school history. They entered the half down by only 1 point. But then, in the third quarter, it was this play that sealed the game. Aaron Grubb with the end-around carry, and he fumbles as he is going down. That's all Arizona needed to shut the door on the runners. The ball was scooped up, and as you saw, returned for a touchdown. The Wildcats went up by 15, but if there was a silver lining, it was that guy. Blake Bogenschutz, the redshirt freshman, set 2 school records in the game last night, 1 for passing yards and 1 for total yards, and that happened in only his second career start. We are all going to be cheering for UTSA next week, and they'll be the underdog once again against Kansas State. Now, the Baylor Bears, they're going to have to wait a while to know the feeling of being underdogs. They opened the season against SMU tonight, and they were projected to win by almost 40 points. Those projections can be wrong. Even bigger than the projections are the suspensions. Art Briles decided to suspend defensive end Sean Oakland for the first game of the season. Turns out they didn't need him. The first play from the scrimmage goes for 42 yards. That's a long toss to Corey Coleman, and less than a minute into a game, Devin Chapin gives Baylor the first points of their season. Baylor's second drive, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another nice on the play, also to Corey Coleman, but this time it's Coleman who steals the show with the run after the catch. That put Baylor in the red zone and set up Seth Russell for a rushing touchdown. SMU kept it close for a while, but Baylor was just too big, too strong, too fast. The Bears go on to win this one, 56-21. And some big news for Cowboys fans. The Cowboys and Broncos have been in discussions to trade for Broncos running back Monty Ball. Of course, we're going to keep you updated on if that trade actually goes through. That's all the time we have for tonight. If you're craving more high school football action, flip on over to our sister station News 4 San Antonio. For everyone who stays late and works to put on these shows, I'm Jeff Jones. We'll see you right back here for more Max Sports tomorrow.